Hey guys, Ron Bondo Build Construction here. Today we're prepping up a concrete job for some Stampcrete for a patio. We got the excavator over here, just getting things unloaded. I'll show you what we're up to. This is what we got today, guys. We're building this patio underneath here. There's got to be some Stampcrete, so we got some lines painted out here. Gonna come out to this corner here. The lines are kind of faded, but we got to dig all this out. We do our own prep work, and most of the light excavation we do ourselves. This is how we get most of our jobs in this part of the country. We live in upstate New York, and when we get these things, everything we get, it's pretty much just roughed in. So, you know, this has got a lot of stones and clay and stuff in it, so we got to take this out. I mean, there's mud here, that's got to come out of there. I'm gonna push the dirt off into there. There's a big drop off over here, so we're gonna push all this mud and stuff, dig it out. There's probably gravel up against the house here. It's all bank run. This is a new house, so we might be able to use a little bit of the bank run, but we're gonna get some good stuff. You can see where the bank run meets the clay, right where my foot is. The bank run meets the clay, so this is all got to come out of here. So this is how we start our jobs. We're gonna get a job like this, and it's gonna be all just rough and really messed up. Hardly ever do we get a job that's got gravel down and where we don't have to do a lot of work. So that's how we do it. And we got the Yanmar excavator loaded up. We're getting it unloaded. I ordered up some gravel today, so that's coming. Some like 1.5 inch minus screened or crushed gravel. Stay with us. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna get under here and just start scratching away. You guys are gonna have to like
pull it away from the wall.
Actually though, this is gravel right here, so I want to first get this clay out of here. You can see the line of clay right here.
Yeah.
So we want to start getting this out of here. I don't know how far I can go right here. Why don't you start over on this side? Hey guys, Bondo here. I'm just gonna try to talk you through what we're doing here. Like I said, we're doing a Stampcrete patio here, and this is how we get our jobs. You know, we need to dig them all out, get the clay dirt out of there, put some good gravel in. This job did have some gravel up against the house, some bank run gravel, but the guys had to get under there. That's my son Jason and another guy Gary that got under there, and they had to do a lot of hand work. We couldn't fit the excavator underneath the deck that's above this thing, so we had to kind of scratch it out like I'm doing there. We'll just scratch out all this clay here as the guys are working under there, digging out all those bigger rocks and stuff. I didn't get all the video footage on digging this thing up. We just got a little bit just to show you what we were doing. Just basically digging out all this clay dirt and pushing it off. You could push it over the hill there. We spent, I don't know, 2-3 hours getting this all cleaned out. I had a load of finer gravel brought in, and we spread that all around. And in a minute here you'll see the final product of what it looked like before we had to get ready to pour. If you stay with this video, we're going to pour this thing in this video, and then I'm going to do a part 2 where we actually stamp this thing. So I'm going to try to show you how we stamp concrete in the second part of the video. So if you stay with us, it'll get a little more interesting than this. Actually, we had the truck break down on this job, the concrete truck, right in the middle of the pour when we were trying to finish it up. So we ended up working our butts off, getting the concrete in. It was a pain in the butt. So that kind of sucked, but we're going to include that in the video as well. If you guys like these kind of videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. You'll get notified when I put more videos out. We put out at least 2-3 videos a week all summer long. We're going to be doing a lot of this kind of stuff if you like this stuff. Alright guys, so we got it all ready here. Got the gravel down. We put one load of gravel in here. Dug everything out, dug all the clay out, all the big rocks. We pushed everything over the edge here. They have a nice drop off, so we pushed all the rocks and stuff over there. This is how we prep our concrete. Nobody does it for us. We have to do it most of the time. 90% of the time, prep all my own concrete. We're loading up the excavator now. I like to bank the forms with dirt, kind of hold them so they don't move on me. We're going to throw some wire mesh down here and get it ready to pour it in a couple days and stamp it. They want to stamp this. That's how we do it. It's all ready to roll. Thanks for watching. So we're getting set up today for the job here. This is what we got. This patio. It's 30.5 by 24. So we like the plastic off the house like that because the concrete splatters a lot. So that stuff will get, if it gets on the house, it's hard to get it off. So right now Greg's setting a mark with the laser. Got the laser set up, so he's putting a mark on that post right there. That way we can use our 16-foot screed to get our wet screeds in for height. And this has a pitch in it, so you can't go by the house and check that because it all pitches. So basically he checked it right at this post, set his laser, and then he's going to jump over there to that post. And then we have a 16-foot screed, so we can jump from post to post and get our wet screed. Like I said, everything pitches away. You can see the pitch in that form right there. So we're going to track buggy the back side of this underneath there, this back side, and then we're going to pull the trucks down that hill and try to shoot the other half. So, and then we're going to stamp it. So like I said, we want to get this back half underneath here poured with the track buggy. I bought that track buggy last year, and that thing's handy. It holds a lot of concrete, about 10 wheelbarrows at a time, so you can put a lot of material down in a hurry. So Greg's on the track buggy, just filling that in where we can't reach. It's kind of muddy down here along the side of the pad too, so I didn't really want to get the truck down too far. And you know, we're going to add some chutes here in a minute, and then we can shoot that section. So everything was going pretty good. Here's where we pulled the truck down, moved the track buggy out of the way, and just try to finish out this truck, empty this truck out. This truck here, you put a little bit of concrete down, and then we can pull our wire mesh up. Sometimes the drivers will do that for you. Just have them spritzer a little bit of concrete along the bottom there, and you can pull your wire right up. And we always pull our wire up. We have these hooks that my buddy made out of stainless steel, and they got handles on them. They're probably 3 feet long, and they're great for pulling up that wire, because that wire is no good if it's laying on the bottom. You want to pull that up, get it into the middle. So here we got that first truck empty, so I'm grabbing the power screed here and pulling her off real quick. Got my puddlers. I call them puddlers, the guys that are raking behind me. We call them guys puddlers. I don't know. What do you guys call those? Let me know in the comments what you call the guys raking behind you. Call them rakers or puddlers. They're pretty important, those guys that are behind you, especially when you're power screeding. If they don't know what they're doing and they leave it high, that power screed will ride high. It's real hard to control that if you don't have a good puddler behind you or a good raker behind you, keeping that knocked down even. So here's our second truck, guys, coming down the hill. What happened with this truck is the brakes locked up on it, so I didn't realize what was going on, but Greg started with the track buggy, and I was just going to pull that truck down the hill and dump it right in there, put some chutes on it, and try to shoot that whole side there, but Greg said the truck wasn't moving, so we were just wanting to get it down in real quick as we could, get the concrete down, so just pulled the track buggy right back in there and started going at it. But this concrete, we poured it at a pretty low slump. I mean, probably like a 4.5 to 5 slump, and I didn't have any water reducer or nothing in it, so it was pretty thick. It's hard to tell in the video, but we were working our butts off trying to get this pulled over, because the track buggy wouldn't dump it very far, so we had to rake it quite a ways. And here we are, pulling a straight edge along that. I tried to pull a 16-foot straight edge with the guys, but that wasn't working very good. So I grabbed the power screed again. Here I come with the power screed. Just quicker sometimes. If you got the right guys, you can pull a thick slump with a straight edge, but that power screed usually knocks the rocks. We got her in, but the damn truck broke down today. Brakes went on the thing, so we couldn't even come down the hill. Ended up track buggy, and the whole thing had a pole that was really thick. We poured it at about a 5 slump, so it was fun. We got it in there, but I don't like to sweat this much. Worked way too hard today. Got the repair guy here. There's the repair truck. I don't know what's going on, but this truck right here won't move. We got the damn thing stuck on. It wasn't stuck, it just wouldn't move. The air brakes or something went on it. So what a pain in the ass. We had to use the track buggy for a lot of it, and the concrete was super thick. But I wanted to pour it pretty dry. I wanted like a 5 slump on there, so it was a pain in the ass. Just washing everything up right now. I think they're either gonna tow that truck up the hill or fix it. I'm not sure. So now Greg's just running around the outside with an edger, and then he's gonna take a mag float and float out the line that the edger leaves. We like to do this with all our pads. Then I'm gonna come down here in a minute with the Fresno. We're gonna close things up with the Fresno. That's pretty much it, guys, for this video. Just prepping the pad and pouring the concrete. I just wanted to show you how we did this, and maybe it'd help you out a little bit. And I'll pop up a link to my second video at the end of this video. It's going to show you how we Stampcrete this pad. I'll try to be as in detail as I can on how we do Stampcrete. Everybody does it a little different, but I'll show you how we do it. We've done a lot of it. So stay tuned for the second video, and thanks for watching.